What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 cards, aka the best cards in every position you guys can get for under 50,000 MT in NBA 2k23 MyTEAM. So 50k is an interesting price because there are some positions where I would suggest just pay for the 5k guy. That there's not that much of a difference between going 5k and going 50k. In terms of value-wise, we're going to be looking at it here. So the point guard position is... realistically, you're not getting a Galaxy Opal for under 50k. Like, it is what it is. You're not going to be looking at your Galaxy Opals. If you're looking at free cards, I would probably look towards like a Dennis Johnson. But like, you're not getting ones there. But there are a lot of really, really good pink diamond point guards for under 50. This is a real choice where this is really where it comes down to preference. Because for me, I would have LaMelo Ball in that range. I would probably have LaMelo Ball as my top guy at that range. Like, you can get some guys like CP3 that I don't really rate highly at all. D'Lo. So like, you're scrolling through, and even the Evo, to what you call it, even the Evo to DeJounte, I don't think is the greatest card in the world. But Lonzo's in there. I think you can still get LaMelo for under 50. Like, that's really where it comes down to. Is that you're looking at like LaMelo Ball, who's really, really good. Or you're looking at Penny Hardaway, because you're not getting Magic under 50. You're looking at one of these two. And Penny's now above 50. So realistically, you're looking at LaMelo Ball. You're looking at LaMelo Ball, or you're looking at Amethyst Penny for 1k. If you don't want to get LaMelo Ball, and you're looking at looking for a budget point guard, get Amethyst Penny. Get Amethyst Penny, honestly. You might be saying, why would I suggest Amethyst Penny? Because Amethyst Penny is basically the pink diamond penny. They're basically the same card. There's like very little difference. But like with LaMelo Ball, you're getting a really good jump shot. You're getting his own jump shot. Unpluckable Needle, Threader, Floor General, Catch and Shoot, Slithery, Blinders, Deadeye. He's a really, really good player. Honestly, you're getting more badges on Penny. But better 3-ball on Melo. A little bit better defense. Penny's faster, so... look, one of these two. You want a point guard under 50, one of these two. I would suggest going for Penny, to be honest. Because he's basically the pink diamond, except he's 1000 MT. Pink diamond is like 50. But yeah, that is what I would go for. Shooting guard position. So like, I'm looking through a lot of recent cards. This isn't a bad option. Paul George is not a bad option. Like, I wouldn't be that high on Paul George, to be honest, but I know a lot of people don't mind his release. If you can get away with Paul George's release because of Paul George escape, because of everything about him, if you can pick him up for under 50k, you're getting a steal. Like, he's a 6'9" shooting guard, that can dribble, that can do a lot of good stuff, but he's a little bit over the 50. So I would suggest probably Luol Deng. At 15k, you're not getting any better than this. As much as I love Wesley Person, Luol Deng's the better card. So like, Luol Deng versus Scotty, I don't feel like there's that big of a difference. I prefer Scotty, but I don't think it's like night and day difference. Like, Luol Deng plays for me. Like, Luol Deng, really good 3-ball, really, really good driving dunk. The issue is no standing dunk. Great ball handle. He's a Donovan Mitchell size up. Unbelievable defense. Again, like, you're looking at this defense and you're seeing Reds, but like, this is Reds compared to Scottie Pippen. Like, he is, in terms of all defensive stats, he is a grand total of like -7 between 4 stats. So irrelevant difference between him and Scotty. And in fact, their lateral quickness is like basically the same as well. Like, Luol Deng, I'm telling you, lads, Luol Deng is the most slept on card in all of my team. Like, I would put him as a, like, I'm not going to put him Scotty level, but I would say there's so little of a difference that if you're asking me value-wise, I would take the Luol Deng over to Scottie Pippen. I won't even just check what price Scottie Pippen is right now. Because I'm like, is it worth me selling my Scotty? I should have waited and sold my Scotty when he was like 400 after the pandemic. But yeah, like, really, really good card. Really, really good card for under 50. I would say Luol Deng is without question the best. If you're not looking at Luol Deng, it's Wesley Person for like 5. But I do think Luol Deng is the better player. So for under 50, Luol Deng for me is the best player at that position. Small forward is an interesting one because there's a lot of good guys. There is genuinely a lot of good guys. So there's Lamar Odom, who I really like. at a pink diamond, you're getting him for around 30. I think he's going to be cheaper if they do come out with Eclipse packs on Tuesday. AK is a really good option as well for around the 30k. AK is the best defender, maybe best defender in the game. The issue with Andrei Kirilenko is just that his jumper is a little bit iffy. But again, a really, really good card. As far as Stellar goes, under 50, I'm not going to say there's any good small forwards. Under 50, no, you're looking at Larry Bird, who's not very good for this set here. And even if you're looking at Season 3, like, Cincinnati's Powell is okay, I guess. Bailey Howell's good. So there's a lot of decent ones, but for me, it comes down to Lamar Odom, or even like Jonathan Isaac is pretty good. For me, it comes down to Lamar Odom or AK, and I would say, for me, it's Lamar Odom. For me, that guy is Lamar Odom just because of his release. For me, under 50k, the best small forward you're getting is this guy. I think he's a fantastic, fantastic small forward. You're paying around like in the low 30s for him. And for low 30s, high 20s, you're basically getting a guy who's going to shoot the lights out. You look at his stats compared to Kevin Garnett. Other than defense, he's very comparable, and rebounding. But small forward doesn't really matter. You're getting a 6'10", really good shooter, normal leaner on quick, like pretty much every badge you need. He's got bully, clamp breaker, quick first step. Really, really good. He's like a way better version of Thurl Bailey. A fantastic card here in Lamar Odom. And for under 50k, I think he is a steal at the small forward position. I really do. I think he's a really, really good card, and I think he's a card that everyone should be probably looking towards. Maybe if not getting, at least considering getting in my team. But yeah, a really, really good card there in Lamar Odom. After that is the power forward position, and I think there are two options. I really do as well. If you want to go Lamar Odom or someone like that, cool. I'm looking at these sets right here. Actually, no, this is a decent option. Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns for 40k is a good option. I'm not going to say he's the best option, but like as far as just rebounding and defense wise, Karl Anthony Towns is the best option. You could argue him at the center position as well, but he's got good ball handle. He's a really good defender. He rebounds better than anyone I've seen in this game. His release is just that little bit slow. But you know who doesn't have a slow release? These two guys right here, Kevin Love and Amari Stoudemire. If you want a popper at the power forward position, it's Kevin Love. Kevin Love is the best guy for you. If you want a popper there, if you want a legitimate pick and pop guy, I would say Kevin Love is the no-brainer option to pick. You're getting Kevin Love for like, I think I bought mine for 26k yesterday. Look at how rare these guys are. Wow. These guys should not be this rare the day after they come out. They should not be this rare. But either way, him and Amari are about around the same price. And I'll compare these two guys. So release-wise, I prefer Amari Stoudemire. He's got Amari and very quick with normal leaner and very quick. What you're getting with Kevin Love is you are getting a better shooter, a +10 3-ball, but you're getting a worse dunker, whereas Amari is one of the best dunkers in the game. You got 86 ball handle with good dribble sigs on Amari. Defensively, basically the same. Both good on defense, by the way. Neither of these are bad on defense. Then you're getting 90, 86, and 90 with speed. Even though you're not getting terrible speed with Kevin Love, you're getting really good speed with Amari. Lateral quickness a little bit better on Amari, but you're getting better strength on Kevin Love. Only 82 strength for Amari is a bit weak. Badges wise, both of these guys come with the exact same total badges, whereas your badges are weighted more towards driving on Amari, your badges are weighted more towards shooting on Kevin Love. Whereas you do get clamps on Amari, which is a big one, whereas Kevin Love can't even hold clamps. So I really don't know how I feel with the power forward position. I think with these two guys, it is genuinely just a case of preference. Do you want a popper, in which Kevin Love is the best, maybe the best in the game, or do you want a guy who can pop and slap, or do you want like an all-around guy? Amari Stoudemire can dribble. He's got good enough dribbling that if you want to run him as a primary ball handler for a couple of possessions here and there, he can do that. He can dunk on everybody, and he can shoot if needed, as well as hit those normal leaners on very quick. Amari, I would personally go Amari, but I understand if you're going Kevin Love. And center, I think there's only one option. It's Marc Gasol. It's Marc Gasol. Like, the guy has got a really quick release. This guy was 20k MT last week. He was 20k MT. If you'd stocked up on Marc Gasol's, if you had stocked up on a bunch of Marc Gasol's the day he came out at like 22k MT, and you sold them all and made a huge profit, well, first of all, you'd be banned. But when you got unbanned, you would have a whole bunch of MT. Marc Gasol is a 7-1 center who will block shots, will shoot threes at an elite rate, has a good enough dribble style that if you're stuck, you can go by somebody. Not a great dribbler, but if you're really stuck, you can. Really quick release, hard to time though, but really quick release. Great speed ball, or solid speed ball acceleration, great lateral. He's got a huge player build, can shoot from deep, 29 goals. Great perimeter defender, great post defender, and just an unbelievable card. So for me, under the 50k, you're going LaMelo at point guard. He is the best. If you don't want LaMelo, I would go Penny Hardaway, because I actually think Penny Hardaway, Amethyst, might be the second best point guard under 50k. I genuinely have not felt the difference between Penny Hardaway's Amethyst and his Pink Diamond. I've used both of them quite a bit. That's what I would do at the shooting guard position. I think Luol Deng, no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer, Luol Deng. I think Luol Deng's in my squad, like. I've been trying out Q Rich between him and Wesley Person, honestly, for a spot. Small forward, I think you're going Lamar Odom for me. That's what I would do. Power forward, Amari Stoudemire. And honestly, if you were going really cheap, this is not a bad option. But obviously Kevin Garnett's going to be in there. But Amari Stoudemire for me is the best power forward under 50k. And then Marc Gasol is the best center under 50k. So anyway, yeah, that is the video, lads. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.